I need $10,000 in my missing Cheezit settlement for my emotional damages.
I really wish I could just treat her like it's like nothing's happening, like it's all normal, like she doesn't smell like absolutely terrible.
Joined a jazz band. They had to basically call friends of mine to see if I was still alive.
She pushed it into my face.
Okay.
And it was beyond ripe.
Okay. All right. So she aggressively pushed a cantaloupe in your face.
Welcome to the Klout Court podcast. These are the best calls we've heard during the week for a live call-in show called Klout Court, where I, Augustus Klout, a cartoon judge with a heart of gold, weighs in on cases submitted by you, internet strangers. If you've never seen the show, this podcast is not going to make a lot of sense. I would look up Klout Court on the internet and hopefully something shows up. If you have seen the show, hey, give us some feedback in the Discord at discord.gg/pow on whether you like the format of the podcast. And more importantly, if you have a case, please do call in at 720-80-CLOUT. The phone lines are open 24/7 and submit a case. And now, without further ado, let's go straight into the calls. Jerry, take it away. Or.
Yo.
Hello, caller. Hello. Welcome to Klout Court.
Hey, thanks for calling back. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Are you still available to present your case before the RPAN chat?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay, great. Tell us a little bit about yourself first, and then give us a 5 to 10 second, really quick summary of your case in a guilty, not guilty framing, if that works for you.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. I'm you/Bloggy Doggy, and I'm a faithful son. I love my mother more than anything. You know, she's really important to me and my life, and she really helped me get where I am. And you know, I really wish I could just treat her like it's like nothing's happening, like it's all normal, like she doesn't smell like absolutely terrible, but she does smell absolutely terrible. And I've been telling her pretty consistently for like the past couple months, you know, you smell really bad.
Yeah, we get it. She smells bad. So can you frame your case in a guilty, not guilty manner? Is it that you feel guilty for treating your mummy like this, and you want a verdict on whether you're the asshole in this situation? Is that the idea here?
Yeah. Because like I could ignore the smell if I tried at it, and I feel really bad for telling her over and over, and I'm not sure how to frame it. Like I feel like I'm just hurting her.
All right,
unnecessarily.
let me give the jury RPAN chat instructions first. But totally understand your situation, caller. I feel for you, and I feel for your mom. But guys, vote guilty if you think this guy's guilty of being a scumbag, son. Come on, she birthed you from the womb, and you're doing this. Vote not guilty if you think, you know what, he seems like a good guy, and if mommy does smell bad, mommy's gonna smell bad, and that needs to be fixed. Okay, is that a fair framing of the case at this point, caller?
I would say so, yes.
Okay, Let me ask you some questions, and you're gonna want to answer these more succinctly. But let's try to get a rhythm going here. Let me ask you this first question. Like, what does she smell like? I guess is the number one question I think everybody would be asking at this point. Like, what does she smell like exactly, or what's the smell here?
Like I don't some kind of new eighth bodily fluid, you know, like.
Okay.
It's adjacent to piss.
Undescribable is probably a better term. I guess like it just smells. It's not like she smells like garbage, but it's just some like very strong smell, I guess, is the thing.
Pungent.
Okay, pungent. Okay, and what's the root cause? Do you know what the root cause of it is? What exactly is causing the smell, in your opinion?
Perhaps yeast infection. I suggested that to her.
Okay.
She went to her doctor.
Right.
It is not that.
Right. It is not that, and it does smell bad. Now, has anybody else in her life, is this a problem with a lot of people that a lot of people have remarked?
We do not go out much. Her parents come over sometimes, and they have not mentioned anything about that. They may be feeling like me, not mentioning it.
So her parents, your grandparents, did they just I'm an older gentleman myself. One tends to lose their sense of smell as you get older. So maybe that's it.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Cause of smell being around a shitty son. What the fuck is this, guys? Let me caller. Give me a second to instruct the jury here. I don't believe this dude. Why would you know that smells like on your mom? This is personal. Her pH is probably thrown off, or she's unhygienic. Okay, guys. For those of you who don't understand, this is a live call-in show. It's Mother's Day Sunday, and this gentleman is calling in about her mom that smells. Vote guilty, all lowercase in the chat, if you think you think he's guilty of being a bad son. Not guilty if you think, you know what, he's in his right to demand that mommy smells better. Now, let me ask you this. So it does sound to me like, so you mentioned your mom went to the doctor and everything. It does seem like she's trying. Is that right, caller? She's trying to rectify the smell situation. It's just not, you guys haven't found the root cause.
Yes, every time I bring it up, she seems very apologetic, and she has gone doctor's appointment or doctor checkup about it. Okay. I don't know. She takes showers.
And she takes showers, so really, it's almost like a medical ailment then, and she can't do anything about it currently. Is that correct?
Medical mystery. That's what it is.
Okay. So rather than making her feel bad about it, though, caller, why can't you just know that she's working on it, and let her ask you, like, hey, do I still smell? Or maybe even put on nose plugs if it's not too offending for her. But there's a lot of other ways to do it than constantly, telling her she smells, basically, at this point, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, I that is a good point. I'm not sure if there's any stealth, like nose plugs I can put on.
Well,
why
can't you? If it's out in the open and you're constantly telling her, I think it would be better if you just figured out a way to deal with it yourself, because she can't do anything. And Chad, something saying is, I only said not guilty before you mentioned it was his mom and not his girlfriend. Want to bleach my brain. Let's see here. How bad is it? How close are you to smelling it? Blah, blah, blah. Can I change my verdict? Yeah, you can just change your verdict by voting guilty, because there's no gate around. It's not gated around anything. You guys, if you want to spam guilty to make sure your opinion's really heard, you can. It just has to be lowercase, people. Defense attorney, you can't handle the truth. Caller, let me ask you this, because it looks like the tide has turned a little. Maybe we do get the defense attorney involved to help you out. Let's see here. Doctor here, if the smell is coming from your armpit, that's probably sweat. You don't need to see a doctor. Just make sure you're showering regularly and using deodorant. Do you know where the smell is coming from? Oh, that's a very good point from some random chatter.
No, I have no idea. It doesn't smell like sweat. It doesn't smell like piss or poop or anything, really. Okay,
caller, you have been found guilty at this point by Klout Court. I think it's pretty clear that it's going to be a guilty verdict. So I mean, I would say this for me, the verdict turned really when you said like she's doing basically everything she can, right? So like it's almost like It's like a thing where it's like you guys are both trying your best. It probably just makes her feel horrible every time you mention it. I would just stop mentioning it and just try your best now and in the future to solve the problem together. And doing that, and the fact that you said you love your mom and you have a good relationship with her otherwise, is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's your game plan, and our pan chat has decided. Have you found value in your verdict today?
I have. Yes. Chat brings up a good point. I don't think there's any point in just bringing it up she is doing everything she can. I don't know. Yeah. I feel bad,
very
man.
nice. Hey, you know what? This is possibly one of the best outcomes we usually get here at our pan. You came in, you genuinely needed some advice on a genuine issue, and chat was able to give you perspective. So I'll ask you this though, just to make sure. Have you found value in your verdict today in Klout Court?
Yeah. I really needed somebody to hand it to me sternly,
Okay, very nice. You sound like a good guy, and I think you're making the right call here listening to the chat. And, take care. Have a happy Mother's Day. Wish her a happy non-smelly Mother's Day in the future. Maybe join the Discord at discord.gg/pow. I know there was a person who was saying that they were a doctor here in the chat. If they join and we can solve this problem together. How does that sound, caller?
That sounds very good. I was considering joining the Discord. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you. Have a happy Mother's Day. Take care. Have a good day overall. Bye. Oh wow. There's so. Oh crap. Wait. Hold on. Why? Oh shit. My face got Mother's Day. Guys. Good job. Wow. Get some Clorox, a bathtub, and run mother until it's scrubbed down. Disgusting, save the trees. Okay, wow, very good job. Very good job, chat. This has been, a great, wow, Mother's Theme cases, 2 in a row. We're on a roll today. I'm happy, I'm excited. How about you, Jerry? Frick, hold on a second. Or? Oh, Jerry, once again reminding us that his mother got eaten by a killer whale when he was 2, so he don't give a fuck. We are getting a call back. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hello, caller.
Sorry,
Welcome to
Klout
Court. Okay, whatever. While you're on the air now, caller, welcome to Klout Court. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your case before the RPAN chat.
Okay, so basically I'm in a little predicament here. Today at school, I brought $7 and a
caller,
bag
hold
of
on.
Cheezits.
You just said the magic word school. Are you over 18?
Yes.
What? How old are you, caller?
Testicles 143 gave gold.
Okay, and when you say
High
school, what year are you in? You're senior? You're super senior?
Senior year.
Weezmatical gave
Okay,
gold.
we will allow it.
Almost
all right,
three.
fine, whatever. Go ahead with your case then.
So I brought a big bag of Cheezits, and it was just suddenly missing. And
okay,
I am trying to sue somebody.
Jerry!
for
Oh my
missing
God!
Cheez-Its.
Hold on, I'm sorry to pause, but Jerry just got murdered in record time. Is this the fastest Jerry has died? Oh no. Oh crap. What are we gonna do now?
Jerry.
Jerry, the seal of justice. No, you guys killed Jerry so fast. Oh no. Did you guys enjoy it? You sick bastards. Oh my gosh. Should we just end stream? Jerry just died, you sickos. You popped Jerry. I can die in peace. Thank you, God, Jerry. Objection, judges leading the witness. Jerry is dead. All the new noises and comment readouts are too much, dude. I don't know what to tell you other than fucking too much or too little. Have some respect. Our seal of justice just died. I'll respawn Jerry in a bit, but let's have a moment of silence for Jerry and then move on to this case. Caller, get to your guilty and not guilty in 10 seconds or less framing of the case, and we'll hear it.
Okay, so basically, I suspect my friend, Steven, I think he stole it because he told me that he loves cheese. And, the other day, I saw him in my attic, and he was messing with my insulation and running around, and he just sounded like a rat up there. And I think rats love Cheezits, and that is my suspicion on why he might be guilty of stealing my Cheezits.
Okay, so it's really a Cheezit case. You're wanting to know if your friend stole your Cheezits? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm so fucking confused.
$10. That was worth $10.
17K watching and commenting. This is too much. Wait, what? This is the average number of people watching. Fucking whatever. This guy's 100% tripping. All right, let's do this. Guilty if you think this guy is tripping. Not guilty if you think this case is valid. We'll just start there. Let me ask you something, caller. Let's maybe. All right, we'll get to this Cheezits thing. But first, you're a senior graduating high school. What are you gonna do after your graduation? Are you gonna go to college? What's the deal?
Yeah, I'm planning on going to college. I was accepted into the University of Maine.
Oh, wow. Is that a selective university? What are you going to major in, caller? And congratulations.
I'm going to major in computer science, like coding.
Okay, very nice. You know what? Very good major. You seem like a bright dude, except for your Cheezits mishap. Let me ask you something, caller.
Cheezit issues.
Yeah, your Cheezits issue. Given the fact that it is a small dollar amount thing, what do you care that your Cheezits have been stolen? Or like, do you have a vendetta against the person that you think maybe stole your Cheez-Its? Maybe up the ante, up the stakes a little bit.
It's a lot of emotional damage, and I believe I will need therapy for the rest of my life. So
you're not going to need therapy because your Cheez-Its were stolen.
$10,000 in settlement.
Okay.
I need $10,000 in my missing Cheez-It settlement for my emotional damages.
All right. You know what? You have been found guilty in Klout court of not having a valid case. You don't need $10,000 for your Cheez-It mishap, caller. Let me ask you one final question as we wind down this call. Regardless of Cheez-Its or no Cheez-Its, what are you going to do once you get your computer science degree? What are you hoping to do?
I have not planned that far. Probably just code for like Facebook or Google or like whoever pays the most. So
okay, what about if you made an NFT for Cheez-Its with individual Cheez-Its?
Cheez-It NFT? Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I could be a millionaire.
All right. Okay, we just minted the next Mark Zuckerberg. All right, caller, have you found value in your call today to Klout Court?
I have. It gave me new realization of my NFT probability, or my chances, rather.
Okay. All right. Take care, caller. Give us an update in the Discord at discord.gg/pow if you become an NFT millionaire. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I think that's only our second case of the night, and it was like a 12-year-old who had a Cheez-Its related problem. Let's see here. Let's move on to the next case.
Hello.
Hello, caller. Welcome to Klout Court. Thank you so much for calling in. Are you still ready to present your case in front of the RPAN chat?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Tell us a little bit about yourself first, and then we'll get on with your case. How's that sound?
Okay, sure. So, I'm a lawyer, and this happened to me, though, like a long time ago while I was still in school.
Okay,
so
got it.
So, I had a roommate, and we lived in this, like, pretty shitty apartment, and I was, like, focused on school and, like, I guess wasn't really the best roommate as far as, like, always keeping things tidy and clean. And one day, she was like a neat freak, and she got mad at me because she said that I had left food out in the kitchen without cleaning it. And I said, "That's not true. Like, why are you like making that up?" Okay. And then she said, "Oh, it's not true, is it?" And then she grabbed a cantaloupe that I guess I had left out to ripen because it's impossible to ever get a ripe cantaloupe.
Okay.
And she pushed it into my face.
Okay.
And it was beyond ripe.
Okay. All right. So she aggressively pushed a cantaloupe in your face. Can you now frame your case in a guilty, not guilty fashion? So basically, guilty if you're guilty of being a messy roommate and you deserve the cantaloupe in your face. Not guilty if you think that was over the line. Is that correct?
Yeah, if I'm not guilty if it's over the line, guilty if it was deserved.
Okay, very nice. Very good. A very interesting case. And also, as a fellow lawyer, very interesting case. Let me ask you something before we dive deeper in the case, because I'm curious. We rarely get people in the law profession calling in. So I want to know, like, what area of law do you practice, and how's that going for you?
So I do employment law. I represent companies when their employees sue them. It's going okay.
It's going okay? Wait, you represent the evil empire when somebody in the company is wrongfully something bad happened to them at the company. Is that right?
I mean, I wouldn't describe it that way. I describe it as
all right. You wouldn't describe it as you serve the Dark Lord Darth Vader, and when the Rebel Alliance comes to you and the evil empire with cases, you don't strike them down and save the empire from having to pay out money to claimants.
Hey, I'm on the side of justice, all right? I'm just trying to make sure that justice is done and everybody gets their fair shake, even the big guys.
Got it. Even the multinational conglomerates with all the power in the world. Okay, very nice. Really
Everybody
looking out for the Bezoses and the Elon Musks of the world. Okay, fair enough. All right, let's get on to your case then. So this cantaloupe situation, let me ask you something. What was this the first time she had thrust a cantaloupe in your face and had that level of animosity towards you? Was there like a build-up here?
It probably was a build-up on her part. Like, I definitely need her now. One of the benefits of being a lawyer for the big guy, I can afford a housekeeper, so
okay.
I don't leave anything out anymore.
Okay, very nice. No need to humble brag about your servants as you're serving the evil empire. So it's like a servant turducken. You're not only dealing with the servants of the multinational conglomerates, you also have servants of your own that you might need to deal with. But let's focus on the case,
Flaming
caller.
Revenge gave gold. Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Christmas to you, Flaming Revenge. Also, get off the crack, because it is May 21st, 2022. It is not Christmas. I don't know which planet you're on where it's Christmas, but it's not this planet. Caller, let's do this, because I think the guilty counts are mounting up. I hate to, lambast you for just trying to make a living. Let me ask you this. Even with the buildup and everything else, what other than the cantaloupe do you do that's like messy as a roommate? And how long were you guys roommates?
So we were roommates for a year. I don't know, like maybe I put a dish in the sink and wiped it off, but I didn't put it in the dishwasher as quickly as she would have wanted. I'm not trying to like justify my behavior. Like I wasn't neat. She was a real neat person. And
got it.
Like,
you know what?
I'm not going to lie.
Everything you're saying doesn't sound that bad, actually, caller. It just sounds like, you weren't a neat freak. So, like, on the spectrum of neat freak versus slob, it seems to me like it's just that you weren't that neat. I mean, stuff that you're saying, it's not like you're saying, like, I left a few condoms on her face when she was sleeping, or, I had these dirty drawers with shit in them, and I put them, in the pantry. Like, it's more, you're talking about, like, I didn't put the dishes in the dishwasher fast enough, which is a different level of inconsideration compared to what I just talked about. So, it doesn't sound that bad, but the guilty counts are slightly overtaking the not guilty counts, probably because, again, you're this lawyer that just bragged about having servants, and you're defending, the evil empire, whatever the evil empire is. Let me ask you, now that you guys are not roommates, do you still have contact with this person in question, the cantalouper, if you will?
Yeah. So, I mean, this was both, this was years ago. So we both were sort of like, in our early 20s trying to like figure shit out. So we're both like more evolved now. And
okay, got it.
We don't live in the same city anymore, so we're not close. But
yeah.
I would say that.
Do you still have contact of any sort? Like if you texted the person in question this trial, she would respond, and we could have a follow-up where she responds to the fact that she just won this case. How do we call that person? What do we call that person?
Neurotransit gave gold. Chubby Bubby
The
J.
Cantaloupe Bandit.
The Cantaloupe Bandit? You have just won your case in Klout Court, and you didn't even know it. Klout Court has found your former roommate guilty of being a slob, and you're absolutely right to cantaloupe him in the face. And he deserves more cantaloupes in the face, to be honest, to be sent by the cantaloupe company that he's defending probably from lawsuits, because he's this lawyer that defends corporations. Is there a cantaloupe company?
Big Cantaloupe.
Big Cantaloupe.
Big Cantaloupe deserves a voice.
Okay, whatever the case is, the voice of the people are heard today on our pen, and you have been found guilty, sir. So with that, have you found value in your call today to Klout Court? What do you think about your verdict?
It's probably, I accept it. I accept the will of the people. I understand. I'll carry the shame and the taste of that cantaloupe with me for the rest of my life.
You know what?
But I accept the jury.
Last sentence, because this is a very interesting case, and I appreciate you being a good sport caller. As a sentence, let's throw it to the chat. Chat, what do you want to do? This man has been found guilty of being a slob. What the fuck is happening? Pirate Vegan, this is an online call-in show where this person called in. Their roommate put a cantaloupe in their face for him being a slob, and he has been found guilty by a jury of his peers live on the internet on May 21st, 2022. And now we're gonna go into the ruling portion where chat decides his fate. Lick him awkwardly. Okay, no, we're not doing that one. Feed him to the fishes. Cantaloupe to the face. Cantaloupe LTD. Wait, what? He needs to take a cantaloupe bath. He doesn't sound remorseful. Time served. Donate to charities. Okay, you know what? That's a good one. Rainbow Rebel says donate to charities. Is there any cantaloupe related or themed charities that just, is there any charities that just gives like people in need cantaloupes that you can donate to? Because you're a hotshot lawyer now.
I can donate to my local food bank.
Okay, very nice. And maybe you'll donate, obviously, food, but a cantaloupe as well. Could you do that for us, caller, as your sentence?
100%.
He has to fuck a cantaloupe. Okay, maybe that's a different show. See, that's a different show, and that's only available on the OnlyFans attached to the stream.
Yeah.
Where we get
it's $4.99 a month.
Okay. Thank you for your caller. And if you do have a Discord, join our Discord at discord.gg/pow and give us an update on your case and you know, maybe a picture of all the food and cantaloupes that you've donated to the local food shelter because of Klout Court and people of Arpan and Reddit.
All right, will do. I love the show. I watch every Saturday, so I'm glad I finally called.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm glad you called as well, caller. Be sure to join the Discord and give us an update, and take care. Thank you very much.
Yeah, dropped out of school, disappeared off the face of the earth, joined a jazz band. They had to basically call friends of mine to see if I was still alive. And now we don't quite bring it up, but I know it's been damaging. So guilty, not guilty. Should I have addressed this earlier? Is this something I should address now? Or,
got it.
Is
perfect
water
framing.
under the
All
bridge?
right. Got it. All right. Let's do this then. Guys, in this case, vote guilty if you think caller's guilty of being a bad son and he's trying to apologize for what he did. Not guilty if you think he's in the right. He was just following his dreams, joining that band. And we'll dive further into the case now. Let me ask you this, starting off with the first question, caller. How is your relationship with the parents now? It sounds to me like it's good, but it's a little strained because of those scars from earlier.
Yeah. So my parents are separated. So my mom, it's kind of, we share pictures back and forth of our kitties, and then sometimes she'll hit me up and we'll go to like bars and hang out, but it's fairly surface level. And then my dad and I don't necessarily communicate a whole ton. I'll go over and cook a steak, but that's about it.
So it's not like you guys are stonewalled or you've been estranged, but it's not particularly close. Understand? And also the added wrinkle is that they're separated. Okay, very good.
Yep.
Now let me ask you. So is the main thing that's adding to the distance this event that happened 10 years earlier when you basically absconded to Europe to be in a power rock ballad band or something?
Basically, yeah. I didn't speak to them for a couple of years after that. So now it's like we can have casual conversation about investments, but we don't really actually talk about like interpersonal things.
Got it. Did you do so before? And how old were you when this event happened? Guys, one final instruction. Vote guilty, not guilty, all lowercase. Again, vote guilty if you think he should do something about the relationship or at least apologize. Not guilty if you think he's fine with the status quo. And again, caller, how old were you and what were the circumstances around your elopement with your musical instrument? What was your musical instrument as well?
It was guitar. I played in a jazz band in France. So I went from West Coast
French
United
jazz
States
band.
to France for a year.
Very nice, very nice. And it lasted a year, you said?
Yeah. I was sleeping basically on the floor of a tour bus for a year with no phone.
Got it.
Like, I would be able to go buy a SIM card from a gas station to text a couple of friends, but other than that, like, I don't use social media, so I was a ghost.
Got it. And how old were you when you became a jazz musician in France?
Goodness, I think I was 19, somewhere between 18 and 20.
All right, very nice. And was the reason for why you didn't just tell them, hey, I'm just gonna go to France and do this, and they didn't go like, okay, you know what, maybe we don't agree with this decision, but you got to follow your dreams. Was the reason because they had high hopes for you? Why didn't you go that other route of just telling them and maintaining the relationship?
Yeah, for sure. My parents they were those typical, like, suburban, you're going to go to college and you don't have a choice kind of people.
Got it.
And so I had decent grades. I was a very good test taker. So I had the ability to go to some pretty okay schools and felt very much pressured. Like, if I didn't go...
You can flex a little bit, caller. Tell us a little bit more about these good schools. I'm interested. I went to Law University, and I graduated third in my class.
Oh, there you go. They were a bunch of UCs out in California. Sac State, Fresno State.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you say Stanford?
No. Stanislaus State, Sacramento State.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, fair enough. But certainly, you're a good test taker, and you got into some colleges, and that's what they were hoping for you. And incredibly interesting, though, is like now you're a career professional. You're a data scientist, and you're working in Hadoop. That's something. Are they proud of that now?
My mom is. My dad thinks working with computers is stupid. I got lucky. The company I work for has a retail branch that also they do. They're a tech company, and so I was able to do an internship on the tech company in the corporate side, and that's how I made my advancement. I don't have a college degree.
Got it.
Honestly, most of us don't on our team. So
well, no harm, no foul there. There's a lot of very smart and very good coders and data scientists that don't have traditional educations. Let me read some of the chat here. Man just wanted to fulfill his dreams. It's kind of funny. So your dad don't give a fuck whether you're a data scientist or you're a jazz guitar player. You just think, what did your dad want for you then? Because it sounds to me like dad can't be pleased.
Yeah, 4-year degree, wife and a couple kids, and make 6 figures by the time you're 24 or whatever. He was an entrepreneur. He did really well, like owning franchises of small businesses and real estate.
Got it. He was a businessman, and he wanted that for his son.
Yeah.
He wanted you to be selling them hotcakes. I don't know what business he was in, but okay, very very nice.
Very status quo, and I was
very status quo, very
kid.
status driven. Got it.
Yep. Yeah, and I was the metal kid, so I played in bands, had long hair.
Got it.
Was kind of the antithesis of his clean-cut all-American,
Got it. Well, you know what? You're kind of like in the middle of the spectrum now, because there's a lot of long-haired data scientists, a lot of wizards out there, and it's a fine living, even if he doesn't understand computers. I'm guessing you're not making $3.50 an hour. You know what I'm saying? So good on you for that.
Right.
Chat again. Vote guilty, not guilty. It looks like the non-guilties are winning out, so you will be found not guilty, caller. But it sounds to me like there's deeper issues with the dad here, that really it's not even about the incident in the past. If he's still finding, a very, very respectable profession of data scientist, may I add, disagreeable. So let's focus on the mom now, because it's Mother's Day. Let's talk a little bit more about that relationship, if there's any hope there. Does that sound good, caller?
Sure.
Yeah, what does she think about your current profession? Let's not focus on the past as much. Let's get details on the present. What does she have in terms of hopes and dreams for you? Is she satisfied with your career and how you've lived your life now?
Yeah, she's kind of that. She's turned into like one of those live, laugh, love moms.
Okay, all right.
So
Nothing wrong with that. A lot of it's wine o'clock type of deals. Okay.
Yeah, and she's 50, in her mid 50s, and can deadlift 300 pounds. Like, she's got her own thing going on. So it's very like, oh, cool, glad you did something. She was more supportive of me being a musician when I was younger.
Okay, got it.
Now it's like, and then when I made the full step, right, I played in metal bands in high school. We had a little EP. We did air quote tours, in the town, right? And then when I actually did the professional step, it was like, oh my God, he actually did it. Oops, I shouldn't have encouraged this. So, but now it's just like, we'll go, her favorite thing, she'll text me, we'll go to a bar and do pickleback shots.
Well, that sounds nice. That sounds like a cool, chill mom. Even if live, laugh, love, that's, what else is there to life other than live, laugh, love? Isn't that right, Jerry?
Or.
Don't mock Jerry. What the fuck was that? You keep your ors to yourself. Or. Okay, Jerry just said, you said in SEAL language, I like toboggan rides with the mistress. Okay, you know what? Don't be saying or. You don't know what you're saying in Jerry language, all right, buddy? Okay, caller, let me try to put a button on this because we are running out of time. But you have been found not guilty by Klout Court by a vote of 73 to 45. So it doesn't seem like there's anything to be done with the dad. With the mom, is there anything special you could do for this Mother's Day? Have you done anything special for her right now?
No, not yet. I was thinking about calling her later today.
Oh, definitely call her.
And
definitely call her. Maybe show her this stream. Hey, what the hell?
Hey, maybe.
Yeah,
Mom,
why don't we do this? Oh my
Day.
gosh, this is such a good idea. Why don't you say a happy Mother's Day to her right now on the stream? And there's not as many people, but there's still 2,000 people watching. So why don't you say something nice about your mommy, and we'll close out this case. You have been found not guilty, and you seem like a great guy overall. So go ahead if you have a message for Mummy.
Yeah, Mummy, happy Mother's Day. Love you. Hopefully we can connect soon, and hope your kiddies are doing well and keep beating those PRs.
Oh, wow. That's great. I think this is a good first step into, righting the wrongs of the past with your mommy. And it doesn't seem like, you're in dire straits with her anyways. So hopefully this will just improve the already good relationship that you have with her. And you have been found not guilty. You know what? I think that the consensus in chat is you were already over 19 or over 18 when you made that decision. Your life, your choice. It wasn't like you burned a house down or joined, ISIS. You went to France to be a jazz musician, which is pretty awesome in itself. So congrats on living an interesting life, caller, because that's perhaps the greatest accomplishment of all. And, I appreciate the call. I appreciate you trying to get closer with both parents. And have you found value in your call to Klout Court today?
I have. It's been a great experience. Thank you. And my apologies for offending you, Jerry.
Okay. Jerry says, Jerry, what? Or. Oh, Jerry says he knows a walrus that plays the saxophone in France. You should get in touch because he's trying to start a band. Okay, Jerry, enough. Jerry's trying to make it as a manager. You know what? Don't mind him. Caller, thank you so much for your call then. Any final words before I let you go?
No, this has been great. Thank you.
Thank you. Please join the Discord at discord.gg/pow and give us a status update if you want. Take care. Have a good Mother's Day.
You too.